part 2 for our late IHP show. And we were chit-chatting about a couple and or more things. So 1, being yourself. It is involving true spirituality, which means living a life of connection and meaning beyond the solo self. Because to be yourself means you have yourself, the lens of you, okay? So your 1-year-old is yours, your 3 to 7 is yours, your 11, 12 is yours, your 14, 15, 16. These are your charge states and the freeze response. So you know how to do emotional regulation and thought regulation, and you want to. It's called intelligence, mastery, it's a lot of things, but really what it is you want to lead yourself to the restorative embodiment of you. No shame cycle, but a love cycle. And that's why those of us who are here, we know about life partners, relationships, and love. Because to be yourself with empowered self-empowerment means, again, that you know how to hear feedback, and you know how to stand your ground, and you know how to say no, and you know healthy self-worth. And as a 5D mystic for our lovely late IHP show, what I was trying to get to about the plane of energy, hell, heaven, all that stuff. First of all, people are experiencing it in their body when they have a 1-year-old and 3-year-old with shame defectiveness. So as long as people have dysregulated, modulated, embodied self experiences and they don't continue to do 1, therapy if they need it, 2, personal development, self-help, they're going to continue utilizing their human suffering, rumination, the dark sides of neuroplasticity. And that will not benefit them. So their shame is gut-wrench, torn apart feelings, and then when they're doing the numbing and the let me shove it back down. So that's a side note, but basically what I'm trying to get to is your body is the first space where hell is going to be, and it's not necessary because we have great attachment trauma information, people, and good therapists. So if you need any good networking for that arena, let me know. I'll gladly share with you all the great therapists that I have handy. Okay, so using love and patience when working through processing trauma. This is very important to expand your own window of tolerance, and then also to expand if you want to get to window welcome, which is what we do with self-help, personal development, inner growth mindset over here at IHP. Okay, so one-to-one mentorship. We're having a masterclass come up soon. Okay, so with this being said, you get to witness, process, and heal completely when you are, again, expanding your window to emotional experiences, the charges you get to think through with your Jacob brain, the objective, neutrality and duality. I have an emotion, I'm not ashamed of it. The thought, I'm not ashamed of it. And this is where with partners, life partners, you talk. You don't hide your feelings. You don't hide your 1-year-old. You don't hide your 3-year-old. I found out, which I had already learned about, it's not the past life regression, age regression. So there are people who will consciously and or unconsciously, this can happen. And this is something very important. So as attachment trauma informed, I'm a person who knows how to work with something now. I have met people who intuitively already knew, and really our bodies tell us. But it's always better to be empowered through education material, because that way you can handle yourself in a way that can support somebody to actually make sense of what just happened, which is very important. So like when there's clinical dissociation, having a person come back online and then walking them through what happened. This sounds like something small, but it's not, because people heal thanks to healthy self-worth relationships. So it means that if they're welcomed, not put into a shame box, not yelled at, welcome doesn't mean I justify your maladaptive child behavior or your adaptive child behavior. No, I don't shame you. I don't cast a stone. Okay, so and in this case, it doesn't have to be a life partner romantically. We can just talk about people in general, your relationships. So functional adult love language is also what we apply here and learn about. And on that note, again, you witness, I witness, and then I help you process why, because I'm present. I'm curious, open, accepting, and loving. I don't call you rude. I don't do any of it. In my brain, my left mode's not working. My right mode is not working in the sense that they're not active. I'm just standing with a default mode network that's down-regulated because I have no insecurity. I know how to be Maria. Maria is present with another guitar string. I'm attuning. I know some shit's going down. Why? Because I'm a human too. I can have a mood. The difference is I know how not to bring my mood into the room. So I'm a 0-1-year-old who's a grown person. I also know how to not bring my teenager into the room. And if I do, and somebody says, you're taking this personally, I'll say, you know what? No, I'm not. You're agitated. Okay, you know what? Let me regulate my nervous system because you're right. Okay, I'm done. What do we want to do? The people who think this is control. No, it's not control. It's called, I have mastery over my embodied brain. It's a conscious being. So pure consciousness, unconditional love, social engagement system, confidence is this. It's not, let me teach you how to keep a man, women. Make sure to help him to find meaning. You know what that is? That to me is a crutch. I ain't going to do that. Why would I help you find meaning? I'm going to say, don't you know that you're beautiful? And then I'm going to keep saying, you're beautiful just the way you are. And if you're confused, I'll talk to you about it. But I'm not going to soothe the 1-year-old, meaning I'm going to say, okay, your 1-year-old wants soothing. I can reassure you as many times as I want, but uncertainty, unexpected, and unwanted is going to keep coming up in life. So dealing with it from within with an open heart is going to lead you to go with your flow. Oh, I'm sorry. You want the Zen master who tells you got laundry in your body, or somebody who says it's really hard. It's always hard. I'm like, wow. Okay, so I'm the emotion lady. It's not hard. People who want emotions to stay hard, they don't want to come to IHP. I'm the one lady that is going to get on those people's nerves. I already have seen people who say, oh, she's fake. She's an evil bitch, evil witch. I bet she's depressed because she smiles too much. No, not really. I have a good relationship with sadness. I have a good relationship with all emotions. Fear is my least favorite. And I figured out something else, my lovely mystics. So, by the way, spiritual awakening, you don't lose people. If you want to do spiritual awakening path, journey, anything on a 5D mystic plane, one-to-one mentorship, let yourselves be known. And I take serious people. It means that you have a 12-month commitment for yourself, not me. Okay, so obviously this is once you're like, you know what, I like the self-help 5D woo-woo mystic lady. And mystics in 5D, we don't use, let me make sure to know and list 16-year-olds need to give you, here's who I am. I use words too. I use them so you know who your host is, so you know who you work with, so I can be an authentic online entrepreneur who's not trying to sell you some snake oil shit by making it look fancy in ways that people continue to fall for. Yeah, that's the thing though. So, you know, I'm going to leave that one for tomorrow because I'm short on time on our lovely TikTok episodes, 10 minutes. Okay, so when you can witness process, you heal completely and you welcome yourself home piece by piece. These are the fragments of you and those of us who are healthy self-worth, 5D mystics and 5D people, functional adults, we support that healing. We create safe haven, secure base environment. That's what life partnership is about. It's I will have empathy and love for you and I will want to make sure you know I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, not in a way that will overwhelm you. And that won't overwhelm empowered men or empowered women or empowered days. They will actually appreciate it because they will know why, because they're receptive to that. And that means they're receptive to their 1-year-old liking to be reassured. That means they know self-love first. That means they know what healthy self-worth is. It's somebody who says, I want you to know I'm here. I won't ask anything from you. I'm just here. That's it. So people who get skeptical about that, this is sad. They don't believe in the goodness of human beings. They don't know Jesus. They don't know God. They don't know the essence of love and life. They don't know anything about spirituality. And if they did, then they would know we're all brothers and sisters, fragments of each other. We can help anyone who wants to get into their restorative embodiment self. They have to want to be self-aware, accountable, and regulating. And therefore, to take piece by piece, get out of those emotional charges and the trauma, it's taken seriously. There's no shortcuts. Integration of the brain has a process. I got it explained. And so 5D people we know love. It is not about divine counterparts, life partners. It's because we say yes to each other. And then we get to be our authentic self with emotional, mental intelligence and mastery. And we deal with each other with functional adult love language. It means open-hearted conversations. And we walk a walk and talk a talk, always. Side by side, by the way. I don't need to keep looking back. And I won't be looking to the side, and I won't be looking ahead of you. I'm going to know that you want this, and I want that. Why? Because we enjoy each other. In fact, there's no, let me keep you. It's more like, hey, I'll see you later. You having a good time, right? Right? Okay. But when I check in with you, I'm really, really upset. You're going to say, hey, I'm coming as soon as I can. But hold on, I actually, 10 minutes, 20, but I'll be there. Okay, so consistent showing up for each other, consistent open-heartedness, consistent love. Let's be there, build 5D relationships, come on over with love in our infant self.